Hi everybody, welcome to my homestead and welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to be talking about this rabbi that believes that a sign has happened, that the Messiah is imminent. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, like this video if you end up liking it. Make sure to leave your comments and then share this on your social media. So why would I care about this? Why would we as Latter-day Saints care about this? Because we know who the Messiah is. It's Jesus Christ. So why does it matter that so the rabbis or Jews think that the Messiah is coming? Well, I think it's important because they, I've seen a lot more talk of this in different news stories and articles and uh, things that are coming up in recent years, and I think it's important because they are getting ready for the time. Excuse me, for the time when Christ comes. They don't know it. They believe that Messiah is coming for the first time, but it seems like they're becoming in tune with the fact that something big is about to happen. In other words, it's like they're getting primed. That's what I think is happening. The Lord is doing a work. They're becoming more and more prepared for Messiah. We all know what's going to happen. Christ is going to come as Jerusalem is under siege. He's going to save them, and they're going to think that it's this Messiah that they're waiting for. Okay, so their minds, at least their minds, and I guess their hearts too, probably are being prepared for Messiah to come. So what happened this time? Okay, so this came out on December 31st. Chief Rabbi's refusal to authorize conversions, sure sign Messiah is imminent. So basically it comes down to, let me just read a couple things here. On Tuesday, Chief Rabbi David Lau told Prime Minister Naftali Bennett that he would not authorize any conversions to Judaism until religious minister Matin Kahana stops his plans to make changes to the conversion process. Now, if you want to get into it more, I'll put the link below so you can read this whole article. But why in the world would this mean that Messiah is coming? Well, down here, the sages taught converts are not accepted in the days of Messiah. Similarly, they did not accept converts in the days of King David or in the days of King Solomon. Rabbi Eliezer said, "What is the verse that hints that this halakha law, behold, quote, behold, they may gather together, but without me. Whosoever shall gather together with you shall fall on yours." Isaiah 54:15. The word gore, from over here, the word gore implies that only a convert, ger, who becomes part of the Jewish people when the Jews are living in exile at the time when God is not clearly revealed, i.e. without me, are considered part of the Jewish people. But another who wishes to convert in a time when God is clearly revealed shall not be accepted. Okay, so that's why they believe that this could be a sign um, of their times, right? So again, do I think that? Do I? Okay, I'm not saying that it is important, but I think that it probably is. Like I said, just because it seems like they are being prepared for what's about to happen on the Mount of Olives. Okay, there's an excitement in the air, and this isn't the first case here. I have just a few other things that I've pulled up. I told you before here when this happened in 2021. Now we're in 2022. So last year when this happened. Now I don't have the actual source for it. All I know is that I saw it on somebody else's video that follows these things. But there was a rabbi that was saying that this happening was a sign of the imminency of Messiah. Over here, Israel Today, top rabbis, look at the signs, Messiah is coming. This is August 2020. And this looks like, I don't know if this is the same person as this right here. They're wearing the same clothing. I'm assuming that this is probably the clothes of the chief rabbi. They have the same type of glasses. Yeah, this is probably the same person. Okay, so Here's a list here. Let's see. Rabbi Shlomo Amar, the former Sephardic chief rabbi of Israel, told a gathering earlier this month that the list of significant signs over the past year simply cannot be ignored. 1. Israel seems unable to elect a government. 2. U.S. President Trump, the most powerful leader in the world, has, like King Cyrus, endorsed Jewish sovereignty in the Promised Land. 3. The kings of the world came up to Jerusalem last month to honor the Jewish people. Messiah is at the door. Signs of the times. Let's see. Rabbi Amar went on to say, all the great rabbis of this generation are saying that Messiah is about to reveal himself. All the signs the prophets gave, all the signs predicted in Gemara, the Mishnah, the Midrash, everything is taking place one by one. All we need is to remain strong for a little bit longer. So look at that. That is significant to me. They are getting their people ready to receive Messiah. And little do they know that essentially what they're doing is they're getting themselves ready for when Christ comes to save them. In other words, awareness is being raised, and there's an excitement in the air. There's expectation. Surely this is important, an important part of Christ coming to the Mount of Olives with them in this kind of state of mind. I would think. Let's see. So let's come over to this one. Messiah is born, claims renowned rabbi, says end times is here. This is in 2018. This last one over here, this was 2020. This was last year. So 2020, 2018, Messiah is born, claims renowned rabbi. Okay, Jewish prophecy. Will Nova KIC 983-2227 in 2022 herald the arrival of Messiah? A scholar says a supernova, along with the election of Donald Trump, both foretell the arrival of a Jewish Messiah. So here's yet another one. So you can see, and these are just a few that I pulled out. I'm sure that there's more if I was to keep searching. I'm sure that there's more out there that you could find where they're talking about signs that are happening that indicate that Messiah is coming. So I think it's significant. I think that for us, it's a sign of the times. I think it's a sign that they are becoming prepared for the Messiah that they expect. I think that this lines up and is in sync with the actual second coming to them when Christ comes to the Mount of Olives. They're getting ready for the Messiah. Little do they know it's Christ. They are getting ready for Christ to come to the Mount of Olives, and they don't know it. They're expecting what they believe Messiah is going to be, but it's going to be incredible when it does happen. And so I think that these things are really interesting and important to watch. I hope that you feel the same way, and I will leave it right there. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Have you heard of any other events where they were saying that it's sign of the times for them? I'd be interested to know all the different things that they think were signs of the times. I mean, they basically alluded to it right here when they were talking about Trump, that he was like King Cyrus, and a big part of that was him moving the U.S. embassy to Jerusalem, because it used to be in Tel Aviv, right? It used to be, let me just pull it up really quick and then I'll end. Let's see, Israel. Let's pull up the map. Just in case you're not familiar with the geography of Israel, you basically have two main cities, two main population centers. So you have Tel Aviv, which I believe it's the largest city in Israel. Let's see, Tel Aviv. Let's just do a quick. Is the most populous city. Often referred to as Tel Aviv, is the most populous city in the Gush Dan metropolitan area of Israel, located. I want to know if it's the biggest one in the country. Uh, okay. If East Jerusalem is considered part of Israel, Tel Aviv is the country's second most populous city after Jerusalem. Okay. So, okay, I didn't know that. Learned something new. If not, Tel Aviv is the most populous city ahead of West Jerusalem. So anyway, that doesn't matter. So the embassy used to be over here in Tel Aviv, but now it's here in Jerusalem. And yeah, okay, all right, that's it. So if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, like this video if you liked it. Make sure to leave your comments and then share this on your social media. And I'll talk to you guys later.